in the eye of the storm.
My name is Philip Stokey, and this is my beautiful wife, Kate.
We are storm chasers. We may be a little bit out of the ordinary, but that doesn't stop us from always looking up at God's amazing creations that He paints in the sky.
Come follow us on our adventures as we share our passion of the weather and most of all the power of our great Lord.
And don't forget to always look up.
In the eye of the storm, you remain in control. In the middle of the war, you guard my soul. You alone are the anchor when my sails are torn. Your love surrounds me in the eye of the storm.
All right. It is Sunday, October 22nd, 2023. Always looking up for today is going to be just me. So, hi. It's been a couple weeks. We've had a lot of stuff going on, but I thought I would do sort of like weather facts for today. I think that'd be fun. So that's what we're going to do today. This is coming from The Lost Art of Reading Nature's Signs, which was given to me by Heath Anion. And I really love this book. I love stuff like this. So I wanted to read you guys what we're going to talk about. It's going to be snowflakes. Because I will give my weather forecast here in a few minutes, but it has a potential to have a few of these in there this week. So here we go. If you notice that falling snowflakes are growing in size, this is a sign that a thaw may be on the way. In the coldest air, only tiny hard snow grains will form, but as the temperature rises, larger, more elaborate flakes begin to form. And that's true because, when the temperature is hovering right around freezing and it's snowing, and you see these like big fat flakes falling, they accumulate really fast, but they have a really high water content because it's warmer. And when it's cold, really cold, like 28, 27 degrees or colder, especially like 25 degrees or colder, then the snowflakes get really, really tiny because there's less water content in them. So I thought that was neat. Some of the biggest and most impressive snowflakes fall when the temperature is not much below freezing. This might seem counterintuitive, but it has been studied scientifically in some detail. It is really neat to have, that behind you, like the science behind you, that the bigger the snowflake, the warmer the temperature, and the smaller the snowflake, the colder it is. And it'll be like the smaller the snowflake when it sticks and it starts to accumulate. And if it accumulates a lot, it'll create that real like crystal, sparkly look to it. So when you go outside, this is like one of my favorite things to do as it's snowing or after it has snowed. And in the evening, it's just like this white blanket landscape. And during the day, if the sun comes out the next day and it's still nice and cold, and the sun's shining on the snow and it's been like super cold and it's got like that sparkly crystalness to it. That is like, it's so beautiful. Wintertime can be so, so beautiful. So that's your weather fact for today. The bigger the snowflake, the warmer it is. The colder it is, the smaller the snowflake. Oh, look who has made an appearance. Hi, Miss Harper. That's for this week. No, there's no talking right now. Weather forecast for this week could be interesting. It is like really beautiful outside right now. It's been really pretty the past 3 or 4 days, it's been like 65 to 73-ish degrees. It's been sunny. It's been like, wow, for the second and third week of October. Last night we had a little bit of rain, but starting tomorrow, the temperatures and the climate and the weather forecast is going to change. So by Tuesday of this week, and especially Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we have a chance for some snow. Our actual snowfall may occur for us Tuesday night, Wednesday time frame. The weather models are giving us a really high chance, like 70% or better chance of seeing snow, like lowland snow, not just in the mountains. So that will be a really interesting week. And then by next weekend, we could see temperatures that really cold, no snow, but temperatures really cold at night in the teens and 20s. If that holds, that will be like, it'll be such a drastic shift from what it is right now. But that's been pretty much the norm, especially the last few years, where it's just drastic. It goes from hot to cold, cold to hot, and so anywhere in between, like really quickly, and it's going to shock the trees like it has before. I remember last fall, there were lots of trees that still had leaves on it when it started to snow, and it just snowed and it stayed cold, and we didn't go very long without snow on the ground. So we are in an El Nino pattern for this winter, so that typically means for our area a little warmer and a little drier pattern. But we'll see if that stays true, if that rings true, if that pans out. We'll see how that is. And I don't know. I could sit here and talk about this forever. So instead of blabbering on for another half an hour, I'm going to read you a Bible verse that is from Matthew, and it's Matthew 16, verse 2 through 4. He replied, and this is in red, so this is Jesus talking. You know the saying, red sky at night means fair weather tomorrow. Red sky in the morning means foul weather all day. You know how to interpret the weather signs in the sky, but you don't know how to interpret the signs of the times. So that is red sky at night, sailor delight. Red sky in the morning, sailor take warning. That actually comes from the Bible and comes from Jesus's mouth. So I thought that was a pretty poignant. Even though we don't have thunderstorms on the way, we do have some major changes coming this week. So yeah, hopefully you got your yard all squared away, your garden all squared away, and all that stuff. But I will leave you at that. And always look up, guys. I saw some really cool clouds yesterday, some rainbows in the sky, because I'm always, always, always looking up. So I hope you're always looking up, and we will see you next time. Bye, guys.
I was sure by now, God, you would have reached down and wiped our tears away, stepped in and saved the day. But once again, I say amen, and it's still raining. And as the thunder rolls, I barely hear you whisper through the rain. I'm with you, and as your mercy falls, I lift my hands and praise the God who gives and takes away. So I praise you in this storm, I will lift my hands, for you are who you are, no matter where I am, and every tear I cry, you hold in your hands. You never left my side, though my heart is torn. I will praise you in this storm.
and you raise me up again.
Okay, never
My
mind.
strength is almost gone.
All right.
How can I carry on if I can't find you? And as the thunder rolls, I barely hear you whisper through the rain. I'm with you, and as your mercy falls, I lift my hands and praise the God who gives. Oh, it takes away. So I praise you in this storm. I will lift my hands, for you are who you are. No matter where I am, and every tear I cry, you hold in your hands. You never left my side, though my heart is torn. I will praise you in this storm. I lift my eyes unto the hills. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. I lift my eyes unto the hills. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. I lift my eyes unto the hills. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. Of heaven and earth. So I praise you in this storm. Oh, I will lift my hands, for you are who you are. No matter where I am, and every tear I cry, oh, you hold in your hands. You never left my side, though my heart is torn. I will trust that you are Lord. I will praise you in this storm.